pulsing heart of night. The strobe cuts through darkness. It's not just light, it's a beacon. The strobe becomes our guide. Our shadows dancing with strangers, our bodies merging. Each flash a story, a memory, a fragment of time where everything seems possible. A spark ignited, a rhythm found. The strobe, more than light, it's a symbol of connection, a dance that unites. Here, in the heartbeat of the strobe, we are alive. We are infinite. We are one. In the pulsing heart of night, the strobe cuts through darkness. It's not just light, it's a beacon. The strobe becomes our guide. Here, in the heartbeat of the strobe, we are alive. We are infinite. Strobe.
I feel the gravity pull and it keeps me away. I would rather be here, lonely in space. I've made up my mind, I just wanna be free. I live my own life in a new galaxy. I wanna be weightless in the silence of the night sky. I wanna free fall into nothing at all. I'm taking the moment, starting all over. I wanna be free and live my own life in a new galaxy. the silence of the night sky. I wanna free fall into nothing at all. I'm taking the moment, starting all over. I wanna be free and live my own life in a new galaxy.
I've been letting water for some time, picking up the parts of my life. Didn't get to solve it this time. How am I to break apart? Don't tell me why we can't collide. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Don't you feel? Don't you feel it? On the break of dawn, I'll follow you to carry on. On the break of dawn, follow you to carry on. Till the break of I've been seeing farther in dark skies, bringing myself fire, not for time. Following my heart, can't deny. Show you power, play no part. Ghosts in the night don't justify the love we lost, the love we hide. Don't you feel it? Don't you feel it? On the break of dawn, I follow you to carry on. On the break of dawn, I'll follow you to carry on. Till the break of dawn.
Oh, did you cry when I found you in the night? Staying up till 5 a.m. Told me you and him were friends. Stuck up in a burning home. Blame myself, I should have known. Destined our place, sealed our fate, buried in the catacombs. Setting fire to the life we made. Such a fucking waste of time. Said you love me till my heart decays. Guess my darling changed her mind. Talks my heart online. Too afraid to find that you change your mind from sleepless nights. Was I part of your design? Push me till I broke alone. No one heard my heart explode. It's a suicide dive, just leave when you die and question everything you know. Setting fire to the life we made. Such a fucking waste of time. Said you love me till my heart decays. Guess my darling changed her mind. And talks my heart online. Darks my heart online.
Can you hear me calling out your name? Let me run to you and escape this place. Stop time, rewind, bring me back to you. How would it be in my heart if you only knew? What if we
eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through? For you, 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 won't you let the light shine through? Would you let